the Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, there is some intrigue to this matchup between Michigan and Oregon. These are not teams that play often, but with this new revamped Big Ten, we are going to see this matchup more and more. What makes this really interesting is the history of Kyle Whittingham, the new Michigan head coach, against Oregon. He played them well and beat them often when he was the coach at Utah. We'll see if that adds a new little wrinkle into this matchup here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolverines offense that has the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense, and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the catch. It's Marsh. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Underwood. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. Off and running.
I don't understand, like, why are they doing?
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back.
Oh, my God.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Come on.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Marshall. They got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's finally stopped.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football. You know.
There you go.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Let's it fly.
Look at.
Snagged in the end zone.
Come on, bro.
Touchdown, Michigan.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Right? You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Moore. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Oregon! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. On first down, here comes this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That's caught. It's Marsh. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got a little grass.
I had that shit too. I knew it was gonna be a fucking run.
And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Right on the money. They are on on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Underwood, the screen, he can go. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Just enough time to snap before the end of the quarter. On the direct snap, it's Moore. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Dante Moore. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago, Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's...
And he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Davison. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. It's a seam wide open, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So an 82-yard drive there, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit.
And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Rides the back and leaves it.
So I cut that back.
Swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's Moore to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Fires to the tight end. Turning it over. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Underwood to throw. Oh, he makes the catch.
Can we not, like,
Completion
go
isn't a
confused, like, what
touchdown.
we
It's
doing
not
right now?
a deep play deep down the field.
Can
But
stop it?
how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Gives it on the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Offense, quick tempo.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Throwing more. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain.
To take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop them. And the defense finally came up with a play.
Come on with that jumping shit, bro.
They'll make the stop about 3
Cut that out.
yards short of the 1st down. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Ducks will go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, more. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got it up for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Hill. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moore.
Good kid, boy.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but then they stopped him at the 2. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Going right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We kick things off with Boston College in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
The Wolverines will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Golly, you pushed him right over to me too, boy.
22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap.
Ah, come on.
Looking to convert. They'll go to the Wildcat. On the read, on 3rd and short, the run, and looking for the first down. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. He's going to keep it. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, and he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Griffin.
Ah, that's me.
It's not working. They knock him down behind the line. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. They'll go play action with Moore. Trying to barrel in. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Slams it ahead, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And there was nowhere to go.
Boy, squatting 500 pounds. Come on, man.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They feed him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The run inside. It's Hansen. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Takes it on the return.
Ah, damn. I thought I was in close enough for him. That's on me. That's on me.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Moore with the play fake. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dante Moore. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply.
Good kick, boy, or die.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for
oh my God, they didn't block at all. Jesus Christ. Can do nothing like that.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Oh, he threw it too low.
Trying to take it back.
Gosh,
right at the 41, and this
all I have to do is put it up, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's start that dumbass shit now.
Today, they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit. And that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Play fake, Underwood. Lets it fly on the move.
Oh,
He's got it.
try to.
Touchdown, Wolverine.
Bro, my fucking DBs, bro. I can't wait to get these other DBs in here.
What a massive play for the offense.
Supposed to be the best DBs on here, bro. Like,
man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had.
Man.
The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Man, come on, hike the fucking ball, bro.
Moore will throw. Looking down the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. For this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. Could be an alley. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for space, it's Hill. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure...
Oh, he didn't block. Oh, my QB didn't pick up the block. He did
The
me
offense is trying to go
greasy.
with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse,
He
but the
did me
defense
so
had great
greasy.
eye
Bro.
discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just...
Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Uncorks it.
Okay.
And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Motion from the back. Running inside. It's Marshall. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses.
Come on, bro. Like, he's right there. Catch the fucking interception.
But it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Now on the option. Powers through the defender. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Defense
I keep trying to cut it back, but I can't cut it back, bro. Like,
well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Moore, play action. Bears the pressure. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Throwing Moore. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Off play action. It's complete on the right side. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps. He's good against bubble screens. And he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And How about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They make the stop for no gain, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's Hill. Finding some room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back has it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Griffin. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Man, what a catch by the big tight end. They got those big old huge mitts, those big dudes. So nice job sticking up in the air, and it just sticks to it, makes the nice spectacular grab.
5 defensive backs on the field as they desperately try to keep them out of the end zone late. The offense changing the play. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. He's going to take a sack, but he'll also take the win. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive